coming over the top can be one of the biggest killers in your golf swing. It can rob you of distance, it can rob you of accuracy, but are you sure that's what you're doing? Let's find out, and let's do it now. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you're new to the channel and this is your very first time watching my content, first of all, welcome to the channel, and second of all, please don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. On this channel, I bring you guys golf-related content every single day to help you raise your game, lower your handicap, and hopefully just get you enjoying your golf that tiny bit more. In today's video, I want to talk to you about coming over the top. It's something which a lot of golfers do, a lot of beginners do, and it can be so frustrating. But are you sure that's what you're doing? You see, self-diagnosis in your golf swing is all part of the fun of golf, isn't it? Trying to work it out yourself, trying to graft it out, trying to work out what it is that you're doing wrong and fixing it. And I've got absolutely no problem with that whatsoever. But you've got to make sure you're on the right lines. You see, the inspiration for this video, just like the inspiration for a lot of my videos, comes from a couple of lessons that I've done over the last few weeks or months. And I'm not necessarily talking beginners here or high handicappers or even mid handicappers. Some of these guys who I've been teaching, I'm going to mention no names at all, thought they were coming over the top. It's so easy to see the ball go right and think over the top, open face, big slice. Let me try and work it a little bit more on the inside. Well, I guess if you have been coming over the top, feeling that extreme movement from the inside is definitely going to be a good thing. But what if you were coming from the inside all along? You see, the guys who I've been teaching felt like they were coming over the top. They've seen the ball go right, natural instinct, I'm coming over the top, I'm coming over plane. So to correct that, I'm going to come more from the inside. I'm going to make sure I don't come over the top. I'm going to stop this ball going right. Wrong. Oh, that's the best swing I've done in a while. I'll even give the club a little bit of a clean for that one, I think. So you see, this is where you have to be really careful. And like I said earlier in the video, I have no problems whatsoever in you trying to self-diagnose your golf swing. But maybe ask for a little bit of help. Maybe go get a lesson and ask to be taught how you can analyse your own game. So for example, guys, I'm just going to split to an online lesson that I've done of myself with an over-the-top swing and a swing that's too much from the inside. Both of the balls go right by about 50 yards. One of them's a slice and one of them is a straight block. So guys, as you can see here, we have two swings, one on the left, one on the right. Now as I load up to the left arm being parallel to the ground, I'm just going to pop a quick line on that shaft plane. Now that shaft plane is a little bit flat. I've always had a flat shaft plane, but that's not what's important in this video. That is so bad. I probably need to address that a little bit more. Chris Ryan, if you're watching this, I do apologise. Now the main difference being, as I load up to the top of the backswing, I rescue it into quite a nice position. And as I start the downswing, you'll see on the right hand side video now how steep the shaft plane is on the left. It's actually inside the golf ball. And the shaft plane on the left comes shallower and inside. So if I do that with a green line there, that's now to the other side of the golf ball. So the video on the left hand side, you see how the club works massively from the inside there. The ball sets off to the right and you can just see that ball off in the distance there. Now the ball on the right hand side, or the swing on the right hand side should I say, club works down over plane with an open face. The ball still sets off right, as you can see there, if I can get this working. The ball still sets off right and goes high right and actually slices over. A couple of the big things which you can see here which are different are how the finishing position, the club works so high and around myself there because I've come over the top and then exited too far left, whereas the video on the left, the club actually works away from my body and works more around my body there, so it has a much lower finishing position. So there you'll see how, guys, two completely different golf swings can actually lead to exactly the same outcome. Well, near enough. Anyone ever have that problem? Gloves everywhere. Oh. And yes, that fantastic golf swing back there, which was the best golf swing I've done in ages, still missed the green. Really need to work on my game. So guys, what did we all think to those golf swings? I thought I portrayed them pretty well, to be fair. And you can almost start to see how it becomes so easy. It becomes so easy to do the right thing, to work off the ball flight, to see the ball go right and then think, right, the ball's going right, so I have a checklist in my head of what I've done wrong. But then if the checklist in your head of what you're doing wrong is wrong, it doesn't leave you much chance, does it? So in essence, I guess what I'm trying to get at is next time you go for a lesson, by the way, online lessons are available through my website, www.jamesrobinsongolf.com. I don't usually give the whole sales plug, but that seemed like a pretty poignant time to do so. Next time you go for a lesson, make sure you ask the coach, make sure you ask the teacher, make sure you ask them why. Why am I doing that? Why do you want me to do that? What happens if I don't do that? What happens if I do the opposite? You need to know exactly what's happening with your golf swing. Stay there. You need to know exactly what's happening in your golf swing if you're going to self-diagnose, if you're going to try and work on it yourself. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I have no problems with you trying to work on your golf swing yourself. Just make sure you have a tiny bit of guidance along the way. So I guess what I'm really trying to get at is, and this doesn't have to be for over the top, it doesn't have to be for coming inside, it can be any characteristic in the golf swing. If you're trying to self-diagnose and you think that going the exact opposite way is going to help that, sometimes it can hinder it, sometimes it can make it way worse. For example, the guys who I was coaching think they're coming over the top, weren't coming over the top, were actually coming from the inside, because they think they're going over the top, they feel like they need to come more from the inside, so they come more from the inside, the ball goes further right, and they just about lose their minds. Guys, that's it from me. I've been James Robinson. I'm here at Huddersfield Golf Club. I do hope you've enjoyed that. This is very slippy down here. I do hope you've enjoyed that video. If you feel like you are coming over the top, it is one of the most commonly used terms in golf. It's one of the most commonly searched terms in golf. And if you are one of the guys who watches right to the end, thank you very much. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, then I do apologise. Make sure you catch the video tomorrow, because you might enjoy that one better. And apart from that, guys, as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Two birdies in a row to finish with this morning. See you soon.